Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Again, today we have another unboxing and review. This is a third-party Mars Toys figure. The School Badass, aka Biff Tannen from Back to the Future series, because it's the 1955 Biff Tannen, Tom Wilson's figure. As you can see on the box art, the front is really good. You got the DeLorean there, School Badass on here. The other ones, boxes that I've been seeing, there's not much going on, but this one is pretty good. It goes around on the side of it, and on the back of it you have a picture of the figure. In this case we have two figures here because there's different accessory clothing. There's only one body. Some people might have ordered this pre-order with extra bodies. In my case, I don't think I ordered the extra bodies, but that's two of the options that you have for Biff on his clothing style. We take the top off and we have another picture of the DeLorean flying, Back to the Future Part 2. The newspaper of the clock tower, some leaves and stuff, the moon on the background. It's a pretty good, it's a pretty nice little picture in here. You take the insert out, and then there's Biff Tannen figure. We have 3 portraits. If you pre-order this figure, you get an extra portrait that we're gonna go through them and look at them. Okay guys, and once we have this taken apart, you have the clamshell and the other accessories on this side, and we have some extra pants over here. They came on the outside of the box for me. Kit Chen from 1/6 Kit sent it to me through here on a separate. Okay, and this is my first time looking at this figure, and have seen some pictures online, but this is the first time I open it, as you can see. And here's Biff. I was really worried about the portrait because being a third party, and they're doing really well on a lot of figures, but you know, just sometimes the face is not there. You can really tell that he's a young Tom Wilson, aka Biff Tannen over here. The applications, the paint and the coloring on the on the skin itself, the eyes, it looks really good. It actually looks way better than I was expecting. And of course we got the other two portraits. We're gonna go through that in a minute. And then this is your Enchantment Under the Sea clothing he was wearing with the jacket and stuff. So we're gonna go through all of them. It's gonna take a little bit to get all the clothes changed and give you the different views of what he looks like. But we're gonna go into details in a minute. Let's put everything on the table and take a look at it first. So before we get into any details, like I was telling you, this is his clothes with the shirts and the little t-shirt underneath it, and there's the jeans right here. They're pretty much look almost the same like this jean, but the only thing I've seen, and this one has the belt right there, and I don't see the belt on this one. So maybe that's why Kit felt like there was something missing. So let me open it and see the difference between one jean and another. But yeah guys, here's the jeans. The two jeans, they're almost the same. They are the same. They're the same pair of jeans. One on another. I'm guessing it's because to have an extra body, maybe you have the two jeans if you want to have the two figures. I'm not sure, but why would it have only one belt? So, but I don't know. We'll go through it. But yeah, mine has two pairs of jeans. So if you guys know anything about that, just let me know in the comments. And if you have the figure, what did yours come with? Okay guys, and this is everything that my figure came with. Absolutely everything out of the package. First of all, let me tell you about, you have the two almost relaxed hands, a pair of hands already attached to the body. Right there. And then you have an array of hands. For example, we have a pair of fists. This time we do get pairs, which is being lately it hasn't been going on like that on figures that they don't have much hands, which I don't know why. But these are very detailed. You can see some veins on the back of the hands. They look really, really good. But you have the fists. You have a pair of accessory grabbing hands, a little bit like fists, but a little bit open. They're the same, left and right, with the same amount of details on the back with the veins and stuff. Biff was a bully, so having him with fists and looking at the veins and stuff, it makes sense. Look at this one. Look at the veins on that one. I don't know if he comes through the camera or not, but look at that. It looks like the veins are under the skin. That looks amazing. Hopefully you guys can see it from the camera. But yes, that was awesome. These are like reaching out hands. I'm guessing, trying to grab somebody. And then that's a pair. And then you get another pair of similar to those, but a little bit of pointing maybe on this one, what you're looking at or something. I don't know, but yeah, at least we got a good array of hands for being a third party. You get a several array of hands. You get the couple of wrist pegs, which is also always nice to do that, since we're gonna do a lot of accessory changing, clothes changing. The wrist pegs might get damaged on the way. We have the Biff Tannen, just Biff nameplate on the front with this style of base. There's a printout on here. There was a little bubble that just pushed it down. As you can see, that hole is not punched, but once we put the base in there, which we have the crotch grabber one, adjustable too, which you guys know this is my favorite style. So we can do some poses on them, and yeah, so far it's got a little protective here, protective plastic that I see. I'm not gonna take it off. I'm gonna just leave it there. But yeah, that's your base. On the Let's go for the almanacs. We got 3 different books. First, we got one sports almanac right here, printed out, completely printed out. And then let's check on the inside of it. There's nothing on it. Oh, it's got one printout on the front. There's a few of the first few pages already printed. The rest of it's not. There's nothing in it. So this one got the pages printed out. It's only I don't know, 3 or 4 pages printed out. Let's see on the other almanac, because in the movie, as you can see, that he was using one as a cover up. But yeah, there's 2 of them. I'm guessing it's the same printout. The printout came out a little bit off here instead of being center, which is not a big deal, but seems like it's got more pages, but they're blank here, and then the rest of printed out. And then of course we have the Ooh La La printout on the back, and that's the actual thing he was reading. And then you have like a couple of things, like if he was the real, like Playboy magazine style. That's pretty good. It's pretty neat that they had a couple of pages there included. So, and they have the fold up side here. So I'm guessing you could put the almanac on top of that one if you can take the cover off like he was doing, but there's no need to do it for the figure itself. Before we get into Biff, I already talked about we have the 2 pair of jeans to do the different change of clothes. It's a little elastic, and it also has Velcro in here to attach to the body itself. There's the way in the 50s they were wearing the jeans, so it's already stitched up like that. And then you have the loopholes to around the belt, which looks like to be some kind of like a pleather material. It's probably pleather. It's got to be pleather. Feels really good though. Already got the holes already punctured, and the belt buckle, which it feels like it is plastic painted silver to mimic the metallic. For the other accessory clothing, you get the undershirt, which he's always wearing underneath his clothes when he's wearing the other shirts. It's a little stretchy material, but it's, you know, it's just the white tee undershirt. You have the first option, which is the red jacket. I mean, the red shirt with the buttons. Buttons do button up like that. Just be careful with these, depending on the manufacturing, how much they're going to last or not. This one, for example, for me, it's like it's there, but it's not really all the way there, so it might not attached. And then there's a different style. I think this one should have been at the top to go with that one. Because see, there's different sizes. You have that one and this one, and then the little one. And here you got the big ones on top and bottom, and the little one in the middle. So they might have been misplaced. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that works. And then on the other shirt he was wearing too, from 1955. Nice pattern replicated to the movie. And it feels very elastic, very soft material. Like if it was like a sports shirt. So that way it will help to attach it to the body. And in this case, we have the two main buttons and the little one at the bottom. And on this side, we have the one button, two buttons, and nothing at the bottom. Let's see how that works. I mean, I don't think I need the bottom one because it's always tucking his shirt inside his pants. So we'll see how that works. But you can hear it. And it feels very, very sporty. So it's going to be nice then when it comes time to change the clothes. Then we have his classic jacket from 1950s. Like I was saying, he used that to go into the Enchantment Under the Sea party dance, homecoming. And then underneath you have a regular black shirt, just similar to the white one, but in black. And then his tie already attached here. The zipper does work. It does have an extremely big zipper handle, and it works great. But it's it's really hard to do a 6 scale without being able, because you won't be able to move it too much or anything. So it's nice to add an extra size to it, but that's what it is. We have underneath, we have another belt. It's very similar to the other one. It's the same one. And then you have the pants, the pantsuit. I do feel some padding on here, and I feel some padding here and on the back for him to give that bully physique that Biff had in the movie. We have some black stretchy socks. This one got tangled on the articulation. As you can see, there's articulation on that part of the foot. We're going to work on it. And there's articulation here. So instead of being articulation all the way at the bottom, they have articulation here. So because of the pants going down, it should not bother too much. But I saw that happening on the Riddler as well. It has the same style of articulation. It's right here instead of being at the ball joint. Not sure why. If you guys know, let me know. And then we have his shoes, which I don't remember if they had specs like that or not, but this one has like white specks on both of the shoes. I don't know. They have the strings already molded plastic, and at the bottom you have the threads. Really nice looking shoes. That's pretty good. So we're gonna play with the socks a little bit, try to fix it. Because of the way the articulation is, they're gonna get tangled up, but the pants always go down. So portrait, we looked at it when we first opened the figure, but I mean, that really does look like a young Biff Tannen, young Tom Wilson. Even the hairstyle, the haircut that he was wearing in the movie, it looks amazing. The paint application they did, even on the hair, for a 50s haircut. It looks really good. Hopefully coming through the camera real well, because I don't know, it looks really good. And then the neck is already, the head is already a part of the neck as well. So when you have the articulation, you can move everything without looking for a seam. Just make sure when you move them, you have to keep adjusting the tie. Kind of loose on the neck a little bit, but it's okay. We'll see what we can do with that. On the other portraits, you get a little more meaner, stern look. He's frowning a little bit, but mouth closed. Very similar to the other one. Same paint application, same hairstyle and everything. It's just a look, we'll close the mouth and we frown a little bit, which is amazing. Just like the other one, really, really good portrait for Biff Tannen, 1950s. And then this is the special edition one that you get with pre-order. You only get it through pre-order. You get the third head sculpt. Mouth open, yelling. It's really good. You can see the teeth in there. Really well done. It looks good. It looks really good. I really like it. Like I said, I was really worried about the portraits, because being a third party, sometimes it's really kind of hard to capture the likeness of the actor. But this one, they really did really well. All right, guys, and here I am with one of the first poses. This is the first. I just went right ahead and started doing the posing because there's so many different configurations you're gonna be able to do with Biff depending on the scene and where. But yeah, we exchanged the hands to the one pointing, like, wait, what are you looking at, butthead? Kind of like that. The stern face. He was caught reading the almanac. I put the almanac in his hand. I did not change the hands on the left hand. I just left them on there. Left that hand there, but as you can see, this Biff Tannen, I mean, you can tell. Hopefully it comes through the camera real well, but you can tell how good this figure looks already. Even the physique and the size, it looks really, really well done. And I'm not crazy about the base itself, because it is a printout and it has like a little, you can feel it. But it's, at least it's not a huge base and a big problem. But they did include the Biff name, which is good. Sometimes because it's third parties, they can't use the names. At least in the box they can, but they did add the name on at the bottom of it. Okay, guys, and while we continue for the next pose, I just want to let you know this is the way the feet are attached to the shoes. Very, very similar like the Riddler. Like I said, it goes in there. They have a little latch there. It'll attach to it. The socks is the only ones we have, the black ones, which, it's fine. And then here's the padded suit we were talking about for the thighs and, the butt and everything. And then we're going to take his black shirt off. The padded body to give that muscular type. But if you are, somebody that does customs, you can always, fix that. And if you don't want it as muscular or less, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, guys, and here's our first clothing change for Biff. This is the first time he shows up on screen. One thing I was realizing when I was changing his shirt, we spoke about the button. I do realize what they're doing is the first button on this side goes button up in there, which I didn't do it because I don't want to break it or anything, because he's always wearing the top button open, and there was no point to put anything there because he never has it like closed down for the movie. And because I was watching the movie just now, and this is the first time he shows up. He's at the diner with Marty and his dad were at the diner too, and he enters with his friends. The pants looks like a little bit baggy at the beginning, but after I started messing with it and playing with it a little bit, they kind of feel better now. It comes through the the camera pretty well. It don't look too bad. I don't know if it looks like he's got too much waist, like an old man wedding, because his waist should be smaller. But if I do tight more, there's no more belt loops for his waist. And there is a couple more, but then it's gonna start bunching up. So I'm gonna try that right quick, see what it looks like to give it a slimmer waist. Okay, now we have Biff with a slimmer waist. Still is a little bit, it looks maybe a little bit baggy, I don't know. But, his waist was really, really thin. It all depends on the body as well. I don't know if there's something I can work with or not. We're going to keep working on that. But it looks really good. Nice jeans. The material is very, very thin, very stretchy. It feels really well on when you put it on the body. You have the sleeves a little bit shorter because he always wore short sleeves. And the movie, they are like tucked up like the pants. Like the pants like that, but it was that. And, they kind of did that a little bit with the stitching, but not a lot. Just nitpicking, of course. I'm just letting you know the differences a little bit. But yeah, that's what Biff looks on his first appearance and trying to talk to George and Marty, and with his body's being the bully. The first time we see him in 1955. Okay, guys, and this is another one of the options that you can have. I put the original jacket back on. This is the scene where the skateboard chase takes place. And the manure know that he's wearing just his shirt and his jacket that he's going to be wearing later on. But yeah, what I was trying to do is just put him like he's trying to run towards somebody, yelling at somebody. It doesn't matter. You have to replicate the exact scene. But that's what I was going for, trying to look through different ways to get him. I like this one really good. I really like the original with the suit on, but different options. And I just changed the hands, put the new face. That way you guys can see what the new head, the third head, looks like. And I keep playing with the pants a little bit more, make it feel better. The cut on the ankles over here, it actually works really well for posability. So it's really, really, really good. And then we're going to try the last the last shirt, which is this one. And I think this one is from Back to the Future Part 2. I think it is. I'll double check that for you, but then I'm going to put that shirt on him and we'll see. Okay, guys, and for one of his last poses, I put him reading the magazine, because this is a shirt from Back to the Future Part 2 when he gets the almanac from his old self. So I went ahead and got him holding the Playboy magazine. Ooh la la. Went back to the other portrait. I think this portrait is really good. I mean, there's very different variations you can do with the different faces that he's got. So it really comes through really well. You can have the almanac on him too. This hard plastic or hard paper, so you can, or cardboard, you can't really bend it like he did. I mean, you could, maybe that's what they give you too. So maybe you want to bend one in and have it, but it's kind of hard. I tried to, but I don't want to mess it up too much. Hopefully Mars Toys keeps it up and give us some more, because Hot Toys has only been interested on having Marty or Doc 50 times, and they'll give us Lorraine, and this is the first Biff. We don't have George, and all of them. I mean, we're gonna have old Biff, young Biff, a little slightly older Biff from the first movie. Lorraine a couple times, so Griff and Buford, so many that we can have. I mean, it'll be amazing. So, but yeah, this was my review for the Biff Tannen Mars Toys School Badass 1 in 6 scale, and from Back to the Future 1 and 2 from 1955. So in this one we have both. Okay, guys, and this has been my review for Biff Tannen 1955 School Badass by Mars Toys. Hopefully we'll get some more coming our way. If you like the review, please let me know. Leave me a comment. I will try to reply to every single one of them. We have some more coming up. I have another Batman third-party figure coming to us, and I have a Stormtrooper from Hot Toys. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe so you know when I'm going live again. Make sure you get that bell notification. And also I stream video games on Twitch, so if you want to check my channel, DOP22 Gaming, and then we can keep the conversation going. I hope you liked the review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.